Good morning. It is Thursday at 9 Pacific and 12 noon Eastern. So you know what time it is. It's Commander's List time. So let's get started, guys. All right. Starting with an 1876 Proof 65 Cameo CAC shield nickel. I don't offer a lot of shield nickels. In many ways, I think they're kind of boring. And then you're like, why are you offering it? When they look like this, they're not. Like, it's a cool portrait. It's frosted. If I were to put together a set of shield nickels in proof, this is exactly what they would look like. I mean, it's kind of hard not to like this coin. This, by the way, is a little tick on the slab that I tried to polish off, but some of it wouldn't come off. The coin is blast white, really nice mirrors, 65 all day long. It's also an 1876. Next year is the 250th birthday of the United States. I guarantee these things are going to start to find demand as people try to put together sets for the 250th anniversary. And the 76 dates are going to see, I think, increased scrutiny. So anyway, the last APR, actually there were no APRs. There was a 66 APR for 1260, which was over CPG. I am asking $900 for this coin, which is, I think, $50 under CPG. It's beautiful. It's a great type coin as well. Or if you're working on a set of Cameo shield nickels, there you go. You got a chance. It's on the Commander's List. All right. Next up, a very beautiful 39S. I've been handling a lot of 39Ss. I just made one at CACG that I bought raw in 66 plus. And then I sent this in thinking that maybe I would have the same success as I did on the 39S that gold stickered a few months back. But alas, no, I got a green. Very clean fields, clean axis. Little chippy over there. That's, that makes sense. I kind of overlooked that on those rays right there. So nonetheless, just a hair of toning. I just want to point that out because some Walker folks are very much into only Game of Thrones White Walkers. This is lovely. I'm asking $775. There was a 66 plus CAC APR that went for $780 the other day. I don't think it was in an OGH. So anyway, this coin is everything worthy of that coin that was just out there that I looked. So $775 for this beautiful Walker. All right, next up, another coin I've been handling a lot lately, which is, I don't know what's that on the slab, piece of fuzz. A pan pack that's in white. As you've probably heard before when I talk about these, you don't want to buy these brownish toned, kind of gross. They sell for a complete or a significant discount. This coin is how you want to try to buy them. 64 CAC. I'm asking $1,750. CPG is $1,800. These things trade a lot in this realm. I would say this coin's very close to a 5, if not for like that little graze that goes right there. You can see it. Again, one of my favorite designs. Reverse, completely blast white. $1,750. And for all you Kamim fans that give me grief about how there's no Kamims, step up. There's another one coming too. That is this lovely San Diego 65 OGH. Very high end for the grade. Doesn't really matter though. There's not a huge spread in 5 to 6, I don't think. Really, really high end for a 5. This coin could easily 6. There was an OGH that just sold for $336 at auction, I think, this month. This coin looks to be certainly its equal. It's definitely not the same coin. And I'm asking $300 for this. It's a great design. I love Minerva on the front. If you look really close to, check out the shield on that, and you'll see a scary picture. if you haven't looked closely at your San Diego. All right, this may be my favorite coin of the group. 1874 trade dollars. Not the easiest trade dollar to find, but certainly not easy to find with great eye appeal and white and lustrous. This is 63 CAC. There was a crazy 2024 that sold for $5,400. I don't know why that it sold for that much. The coin didn't look very nice. It was non-CAC'd. The CAC pop on this is 5 with 16 higher. This coin would be a 4 if not for, it looks like there was a little scuffle in the field here, some grazes that go along a coin, like a reeded edge kind of rubbed up against it, or another coin. Something to point out. But man, this coin is gorgeous. Blast white, tons of luster. These lines here are not on the coin. I mean, there's a few that have some light lines, but some of those are on the slab. Hit right there, just to point out. But the eye appeal of this is off the charts. It looks every bit of a 4, although I agree with the grade. I think this is a 63, plus kind of coin. It's not a 64, 63A coin. Like I said, no APRs that have traded. I'm asking $3,750 for this coin. $3,750, and I have a feeling that it's going to go very, very fast. All right, next up is an 81S dollar. What? You're probably like, why are you offering this on the commander's list? That's just an average obverse, right? Well, I'll show you why. Because it's gorgeous on the reverse, and it was slabbed that way. You've heard me say before, anytime you can get greens on your dollars, that's a great thing. 64 CAC. It's definitely a 64. It's not anything better. But boy, is the eye appeal and the toning outstanding. Toners are subjective, so, I'm just going to put a number on it that I think kind of reflects what the color, which I consider to be a color, but it's a reverse toner instead of an obverse, which doesn't bring as much money. So anyway, I am asking $500 for this coin, and it is beautiful. That Esmint luster with that color always brings happiness to my eye. All right, next up, 93S. Whoa, in VF35. It's the old 30th anniversary. I'm not a fan of these slabs. They kind of it's kind of janky. But nonetheless, I like the coin, and it is a VF35. It's got russet highlights with kind of steel blue, like gunmetal blue all over the coin. That wear is, I think, too much to be an XF. I mean, NGC might call it an XF, but I think it's properly graded. Same sort of look on the reverse, that gunmetal blue with russet all around. Coin is really, really, really nice. 93S's, as you know, if you're a Morgan guy especially, are in high demand. I am asking $11,950 for this coin, which is right at CPG. This coin has a few auction records out there too. I think the last time it sold for 10. I don't remember. It's been a few years, but you should look it up. You might be able to get some different pictures too, but I think that this video is showing the fabric and the look of this coin very, very accurately. All right, 2 more to go. Another Morgan dollar, this an O2S in 64 plus, properly graded. I don't think it rises to the level of a 5. There's just a little too much chippiness here, but it is definitely nice for a 4. Also, too, like on certain dates, including OTS or O2S, look at the hair. Little blobby, little strike weakness there. You get some definition of the ear, but this starts to have an effect on grade, especially whenever you have like glossiness on the high points, like right along here, along her hairline. That's an important thing to look at. If you get flatness there, it's going to be hard to get a gem. So I just want to point that out. And then on the reverse probably is a full gem. Really, really nice looking coin. Last APR was 2,040 for a 64 plus CAC. It was also white. This coin is on par with it, and I'm asking $2,000. These jump in 65 CAC about double in price, and then we'll look out if you get a 66 CAC. $2,000 for a lovely key date or semi-key date Morgan dollar. And then finally, gonna finish off with a humble gold dollar, 1853 type coin through and through, but this coin stands out because of the amazing color that this coin has on it. Coin is gorgeous. I love toners like this. Hold on a second, I gotta wipe this off a little bit. I got some fingerprints. Try to show this a little bit better. You can see the color on this coin. It is gorgeous. I am asking $1,500, which is maybe $100 more than you'd pay for one without the toning. Perfect type coin. If you're trying to do a toned typeset, which I always love to find something and recommend that you find something that makes a common coin differentiate itself, this is a great opportunity. 1853 64 CAC. All right, folks, that is it for this week. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate your attention. Please tell your friends and other collectors about the Commander's List. I'm always offering, rain or shine, 9 amazing coins week by week by week. Please hit the subscribe button, and until next week, happy hunting.